Hey guys, so we're going to talk about area functions. Applying the idea of area formulas to the idea of functions. All right, so let's start with basic quadrilaterals. The basic formula for the area of a quadrilateral is base times height. So if you know your base and you know your height, you just plug those values into your formula and you solve. So if you have a quadrilateral with a base of 5 and a height of 4, your function is just a equals 5 times 4, which is 20. So let's just complete the rest of our table here. So if our base is 4 and our height is 8, our formula is a equals 4 times 8, which is 32. If our base is 7 and our height is 6, our formula is 7 times 6, which is 42. And if our base is 8.2 and our height is 1.3, we would just do 8.2 times 1.3, and our area would be 10.66. Okay. Simple, right? Let's make it more difficult. How about trapezoids? Trapezoids are the weirdos of the quadrilateral family, so their formula is really strange. The formula for the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height of your trapezoid. So if you have all that information, you can plug it in and find the area. All right, so for example, a trapezoid with a base 1 of 2, a base 2 of 7, and a height of 9 will make this formula. Area equals 1/2 times 2 plus 7 times 9, which is 40.5. All right. What if your base 1 is 4, your base 2 is 11, and your height is 5? Your formula will look like this. A equals 1/2 times 4 plus 11 times 5. All right, so you have to do what's in parentheses first. 4 plus 11 is 15. All right, so then you could just multiply straight across. So multiplying by half is the same as dividing by 2. So 15 divided by 2 or times a half would be 7.5. And you would multiply 7.5 times 5 to get 37.5. That's your area here. All right. Base 1 of 8, base 2 of 3, and a height of 7. So we would have our area equals 1/2 times 8 plus 3 times 7. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 times 1/2 is 5.5. And 5.5 times 7 is 38.5. Okay, last trapezoid, we have a base of 5, a base of 2, and a height of 2.5. So our area equals 1/2 times 5 plus 1 times 2.5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 times a half is 3. And 3 times 2.5 is 7.5. All right, that's trapezoids. All right, finally we're going to do functions. We're going to do triangles. So the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. So if you know your base and your height, finding the area is not hard. Okay? If you have a triangle with a base of 1 and a height of 5, your formula will be 1/2 times 1 times 5. 1/2 times 1 is 1/2, and 1/2 times 5 is 2.5. That's your area. So If your base is 2 and your height is 6, your formula will be 1/2 times 2 times 6. 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. If your base is 3 and your height is 7, your formula will be 1/2 times 3 times 7. So 1/2 times 3 is 1/2, and 1/2 times 7, 1.5 times 7 is 10.5. Okay, and finally, if our base is 4 and our height is 8, our formula will be 1/2 times 4 times 8. 1/2 times 4 is 2, and 2 times 8 is 16. All right, pretty simple, and thanks for watching.